Hey guys, Ben with Kame Trick with a quick note before we get into today's video. Last week I released my first Assetto Corsa drifting video. It was about, is drifting in Assetto Corsa realistic? And I want to take a second and thank you guys for the outpouring of support and comments that you left on that video. I got a lot of new viewers, I got a lot of new subscribers, and many of you all left informative comments with how I can make my single monitor experience more immersive and realistic, as well as suggestions for how I can improve my setup in the future with dual or triple monitors, or simply going VR. I do have plans for that, but right now I'm just working with what I've got, and we're going to grow, and I'm going to improve my setup as I improve my sim drifting skills to hopefully match my real life drifting skills. I also want to add a quick note that I got lots of great feedback to try other cars and other tracks, and I cannot wait to do that. But I want you guys to know that this video that you're about to watch, I actually filmed the same day as last week's video. It just would have been too long, so I cut it into two different sections. So I'm driving the same car as before, but don't worry. Next video I'm going to be taking your suggestions and trying out different cars. If you have tracks you want to see me try those different cars at, let me know your favorite drift tracks as well. And I'm going to make new videos talking about what it's like to drift these cars for the first time, these tracks for the first time, how I go about attacking and breaking all of that down. Now we're going to go to a very popular drift track, the Drift Playground, which I've seen people make videos on before, and it always looked super rad, so I cannot wait to see whether or not I wrap my virtual car around a virtual guardrail. Spoiler alert, I probably do.
Okay, here we are. Up in first gear. I guess we start out on this parking lot, and we'll hop down into the track here. I'm going to take a lap around the track first because I really don't know the track at all. So we're in first gear right now. It's very tight. I like the little spectators over on the side. That's cool. We come up the bridge with this like frog type looking guy. I like the mountains. Oh, the car drags frame. That's amazing. I wonder if that's built into the track. Oh, that's tricky. Or if if that's actually the game simulating the car dragging. That's very cool. Alright, so after the little turtle bridge there was a weird turn. Here's another sort of shallow turn. I'm probably going to throw it into the guardrail there. I like the mountains in the background. That's cool. Whew, it's tight. We're up in second gear now. Scrape. I don't understand. These are tight turns. And then that's going to take us back to the parking lot. So there's the parking lot over there. Alright, let's give it a try. Ebrake. Entry. Oh, too much angle. Okay, clutch kick. And I'm in the grass. Here we go. Ebrake. Clutch kick because it's uphill. Now this is that weird shallow turn. So don't throw it into the guardrail. Come off throttle early. Power. Off throttle transitions to make sure we leave ourselves plenty of time to catch the drift. Another shallow area. Foot brake. I waited a little late. Lots of off throttle transitions through here. Ebrake to help me. Again, off throttle. Wait. On throttle, and I spun it. A little too much. Alright. Almost made a lap. Almost made a lap. Let's try that again. Second gear. Ebrake. Waited too late. And fell out of drift because I waited too late. Reinitiate. Try and come up the hill here. That is tough. Here's that shallow turn again. Ebrake to give me some room. I was too tight on that transition. Speaking of being too tight on transition. And that's why we're playing a sim right now. Okay, I think I've got the hang of it. Angle save. I'm still going a little bit overdoing it on these transitions. Yeah, and running out of angle, which is crazy. This car has heaps of angle. So that's just me being a little too hungry and not patient enough. Obviously talking while driving isn't the best way to extract optimum performance because you're not paying as much attention. But this is a really fun track. It's got some elevation changes. I'm a nerd, but it's got these beautiful backgrounds, which is a lot like touge tracks actually are, well, touge racing looks like in Japan. That was fast foot brake so that I don't die. Yay, no guardrail. This transition is hard. Okay, there we go. It's a lot of driving with your foot. It's really about like coming off of throttle and transition in the way that's going to make the car do what you want to do with the angle. And then like basically come off throttle enough for the car to transition to the amount of angle that you want for the turn that's coming up, which is a little hard for me because I don't know the turns all that well. And then after you catch the drift, it's about using the right amount of throttle to get the car, oh that was nice for me, around the turn. A little bit of foot brake there so that I've got a decent line coming through this turn. And I am using the whole road. I haven't really thought about tandem lines for this track yet. I'm just keeping it off the guardrails and focusing on getting around us in a smooth manner. Yeah, this isn't bad. And this is a pretty, I'll leave right there to give me some room. It's a pretty tight track. I know that I'm going really slow right now though. I'm just using the vanilla settings on this car. Like, I haven't touched anything. Whatever it comes with, tire setting, tire pressure, as I get distracted and fall out of drift. Whatever those settings are, is what I am using. Oh, tagged it.
And there you have it, my first time driving at the epic Drift Playgrounds track. It's a cool track because once you understand the basics of how to initiate, catch a drift, and transition, you can really focus on that track on using your right foot to modulate the throttle and steer the car really just with your right foot. Assuming that you have like a belt-driven wheel that self-steers really well. If you've got a wheel that doesn't want to self-steer, it's going to take a lot more handwork. But anyway, it was a cool track, a little bit more challenging than I expected because of the guardrails not letting you run off course and, you know, put a wheel in the dirt or anything like that. I had a great time driving it, and I'm looking forward to my sim drifting skills eventually reaching the point where they are on the same level as my real life drifting skills, and then hopefully I can do some tandems. Let me know in the comments what car you want to see me drive next, and at what track do you want to see me try to drive it. You guys can basically fill in the blanks. I'm going to do my first time driving And you get to tell me. You can send me in a super high horsepower car, you can send me in a super slow car, you can send me on an easy track, you can send me to where I'm going to die every turn. Tell me what you want to see, and let's get this thing. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Peace.